Okay, so hang up Activision की गांड फट गई. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing, man? It's been a minute, right? It's been a minute since we talked about it. I mean, I made a video yesterday, guys. But hey, check this out, right? We got the homie JGod. He's going fat bump to the Bumble Cloud mode. Hit like, subscribe, helps out a ton, guys. But guys, I want to show you this, okay? If you got earphones, if you don't have earphones, I should say, put earphones on, because your parents might think that we're watching something else, because this is the Fortnite community. Check this.
It looks so real! Oh my god! What is this? No!
This is a Fortnite community busting nuts, and we used to have... Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm shaking! We used to have our own community busting nuts. Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to that? Tell me that right now, man. Whatever happened to that? We got the homie JGod going crazy. I want to play you that video, but guys, Call of Duty players, after finding out Call of Duty 2023 will be no different. This is you. This is you. This is me. This is all of us, guys. Yeah, we in this together. Like, that's the content. One map. One map, man. This is crazy. This man, I covered this in the last video. Jonathan Majors was arrested in New York City for allegedly assaulting a woman. Activision, what are you guys doing? Hired this man. Hired this man. New addition to the Infinity Wards. This guy will make those maps strong, independent style. Okay, enough of that. Let's actually check this out, guys.
Fortnite just changed the game, and this is going to be great for Call of Duty as we talk about some of the new things that Fortnite is implementing with their Creative 2.0, which they're calling UEFN. And a lot of people won't realize this off the front, because you're going to see kind of some of the stuff they're doing with it. And obviously, kind of, if you've played Call of Duty for as long as I have, you'll know that a lot of times people bash on Fortnite for its cartoony look. But that kind of gets thrown out the window. Obviously, they're going to still have those elements.
This is a massive slap to Call of Duty. Like, y'all hated our game. Take this, take that. This is crazy. I'm pretty sure the Infinity Ward devs, they are like shaking in their boots right now. They are really worried that this is gonna take their player base off, because for the longest amount of time people were saying, yeah, Fortnite is cartoony, and I agree, right? Like, that was one of those big things. I don't play Fortnite, man. What are you 12? If you are 12 if you play Fortnite. But guys, let me tell you, man, we have like boomers, we had like 50 years old, we have 60 years old playing the game perfectly fine by me. I'm never gonna shame anybody for playing a Fortnite game like that. It's not my cup of tea. But right now, that argument has fell flat on its face, because they have introduced the Unreal Engine 5 custom map maker, right? I want to see his thoughts. I want to hear his thoughts, I should say. What he's saying.
They're going to be changing the game in so many levels, and this just shows how far Activision and all the studios are behind on this stuff, because it creates a huge opportunity to allow your players to be creative and make their own content and allow it to be consumed by the rest of the player base. And this is a huge thing, because creating the content is time consuming of itself and enjoyable for the people.
I mean, those twats, when you think about it, they cannot even make one new map. One new map, guys. This is the, I know we keep saying this, I know you keep on saying the same, I'm saying the same, we're all talking about the same, but the fact of the matter is that the reason I'm saying this, the reason you're saying this, the reason we are repeating is because it's the truth. It's a goddamn facts. It's the goddamn facts. That's why we are keep on talking about one new map, 5 months, 3 years, 3,000 devs, right? It's the truth. But the crazy part here is that if they were to give us this development tool, because this is something that I wanted in Call of Duty for way too long, Chads, way too long, man. Because if we have this, we will probably solve our content problem. You know, all the time we talk about content droughts. It's gonna, to a bigger extent, not fully, but to a bigger extent, it's gonna solve that problem, and people can create unlimited amount of content, because Black Ops 3 Zombies over on the PC, bro, it's lit. It's lit. I know it's old. I totally get it. 6 years, 7 years, more than that too, maybe, kind of, right? Because it's been a while. We in 2023. Maybe you're watching this in 2050 or something, man. But the crazy part here is that the Fortnite, man, this is just insane. Yeah, you cannot create maps on console, but you can play them on console. Yeah, whatever somebody makes on PC gets added into the library, and it's kind of like the Netflix model where you can go over on your console and browse, and you can have all the maps available that someone made on PC. This is crazy concept, man. Crazy concept. We need that in Call of Duty. But you think we're ever gonna get it? I believe we're gonna get it, but it's the matter of time right now.
People that want to make that content, if they inspire to do that, whether they want to get into game development or whatever, there's a lot of different things they can learn within this system, whether it's the new coding or the way you're going to build assets and sell assets or whatever. You're going to be able to literally make almost anything you can imagine. And as they integrate stuff throughout the upcoming years, it's only going to get more insane at what people are going to be able to.
Yo, that dragon was kind of strong and independent. Strong, independent,
Bruh.
like Activision. Yo, they need to hire this man, bro. This is allegedly, guys, I'm just joking around, but this is trending over on Twitter. Kang, Jonathan, those of you that do not know, man, he was gonna be big for Marvel Phase 4 and Phase 5. Oh shit! It's gonna be ridiculous, man. It's gonna be crazy seeing how Marvel treats this situation now.
Put out where it looks like AAA quality, but it could have been just a couple people that work together to make something within this new system. It also helps with the collaboration factor, because there's some people that are going to be good at certain things and better at others and not so good at others, so they can work with other people within the
not so good like Infinity Ward, you know what I'm saying?
Let's say you go in, you see somebody's map and you're like, I really like the level design you had, but you know, I'm gonna rock with that, and I'm really good at making the animations for this robot or AI or whatever it is, and you kind of work and collaborate to make something really special.
The second the FPS modes hit this Creative 2.0, it is over, bro. Mofu's gonna be making like they are already making Rust, and people are saying the Rust in Fortnite is better than what Call of Duty made back in the OG Modern Warfare 2019? 2009, I should say. 2009, Bruh. Yeah, I kind of messed up, but you know what I mean, right? God. The second that hits, bro, it is gonna be, bro, I just cannot compute the idea of people saying that Rust in Fortnite is better than the original Modern Warfare 2 2009. Damn, son.
That people can enjoy for every genre, because they actually showed a little bit of a first-person shooter elements. They show like a samurai style element. They show some other like PvP, like domination, hardpoint style elements that we've been accustomed with Call of Duty. And whether you want to have a mini map or a HUD, or there's going to be so many different elements you can change, and this creates a lot of opportunity and exciting part of it, because either Call of Duty is gonna see it and we have to react, because they're gonna be
man, like, you see this night and day. We asked, I've seen your comments, I've also talked about this. Why can't we get something like this in Call of Duty? This will make one map feel like two maps. Different, maybe they could add like winter. You know, every map could have winter, snow mode, jungle kind of, or not jungle kind of, but like autumn, summertime, day cycle, night cycle, afternoon-ish cycle, you know, that sort of things. It's gonna make one map feel like 10 different maps, you know? It will just breathe new life. I feel like that it's a simple concept, but maybe they're not competent enough. Maybe they don't have the monies. Maybe they need Jonathan Majors to be strong, independent. Maybe, I don't know. I don't understand. There is no excuse. We got Epic just making crazy stuff, guys. Crazy stuff, man. It is just beyond sad to see Call of Duty. Yeah, what you're watching is Black Ops 1. This came out like 12, 13 years ago at this point. What's light years ahead, man? Light years ahead.
Taking away players, creators, and most importantly, revenue from Activision, and they're not gonna like that, so they're gonna have to step up and compete, or they're just gonna fall to the wayside to this giant juggernaut that's kind of steaming forward. Obviously, we've always known that Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox.
And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. People say this all the time. If they give power to the player, if they let people create those maps, they're not gonna make money. They're not gonna have that power. And I see where those people are coming from, because let's say if the community can make the maps, then nobody will give a damn about Call of Duty maps, right? And that's true, because once the community start making maps, once the community have this creative 2.0 alternative in Call of Duty, yeah, man, nobody's gonna give a damn about those official maps that Infinity Third's gonna make, the Call of Duty devs gonna make. Nobody's gonna give a damn, but you know what? They're gonna make a lot more money, and that's what they're after. They want their blueprints. All what they're developing is blueprints, the $20 bundles, buy the bundle, because if you look at Call of Duty's Twitter, all what they're promoting is brand new playlist update, blueprints, and $20 bundle. $20 bundle. That's all what they're promoting. So if you wanna just make those bundles, bruh, let us have something like this so community can create maps. You make your like stupid little blueprints. I'm not gonna buy it, but here's the thing, man. This is gonna open up your third eye. I know this is gonna sound bad, and I'm not for the microtransactions, but guys, it is what it is, right? I personally don't buy the microtransactions. They're not pay to win, so I'm not gonna complain, but my complaint is with the lack of content. They're putting all of their resources making those $20 skins. I get it, you need that monies, okay? You're a business, I get it. Make those skins, okay? Don't make them pay to win, and I'm fine with it. I feel like a lot of people are fine. You can make those $20 skins, but alongside that, make some content, make some goddamn content. And that's when people will be like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna spend money. I still do not recommend it, guys, because like at the end of the day, you're wasting your money. You're not getting any worth from it. It would be one thing if you could have got your little Johnson to be like 9-incher. Like, yeah, man, today, oh my god, guys, I bought a $20 skin, and next day you wake up and you got a 9-incher Johnson or something like that. Bruh. Then understandable. You're not gonna be good in bed all of a sudden by just buying a microtransaction. It doesn't work like that. So there's no point. But again, it's your money, you do you. So if you feel like you want to buy it, go for it. My point here is that right now they are bleeding players, and after this situation, bro, they're gonna bleed a lot of content creators. They're gonna bleed, because if there are less content creators, then there will be less views, and if there are less views, there will be less players, and ultimately there will be less players on their game, so thus they will not make enough money. Yeah, Call of Duty is killing it in terms of sales, but we're talking long term. Right now they are bleeding players massively, man, and the hype around Call of Duty is just lackluster. I genuinely feel like that if they were to give us this tool, and right now I do believe they're gonna give us, there's no other way around. They would either have to compete or be left behind. So we're gonna get it. It's just a matter of time. But my point here is that they gotta come out with this ASAP, because once they have something as good as this, people will create maps, thus we will have content. A lot more people will enjoy this game, and it's all about having a lot more players on your game, because the more players they have on their game, thus more people will be in their candy shop buying the microtransactions, and Activision would be happy with them with the money, right? You get the point? Because if there are no players left on the game, then how do you want people to buy your skins? Like, I just don't get it. Have you thought about that, Activision? This is why you need to drop content, bruh. Like, I mean, bruh.
Are all part of this system that allows them to be so successful.
Agree, disagree? I want to know your thoughts.
And COD has always been a little bit behind, but now that gap has gotten significantly.
Not a little bit behind. They are light years behind, and after this, they are crazy behind.
Wider. Another element of this that a lot of times my people don't really realize is the diversity. Obviously, I already mentioned a couple different avenues they can go, but there's so many different niches of game that maybe would appeal to an audience that just doesn't have one made. And you're like, hey, I want to play this game. It doesn't exist. You can make it exist if you learn how to do it, or you hire the right people to make sure that they can do it. And then
the crazy part here is that, guys, you can make horror games in this game, bro. I know.
Stop the cap.
Nah. You can make horror games using Unreal Engine 5. Imagine telling your homies that, I'm sorry, guys, I cannot play with you. I'm playing this brand new horror game. Your homie's like, so what's the game? Tell me the name about this brand new horror game that you're playing. He's like, I do not know the name. I just found this out in Fortnite.
Bomba!
Guys, you can actually make revenue from it as well, because they even touched on that. The 40% of all revenue that they generate will be split among the people that are making games and keeping people active on their platform, because what they've seen is if a map could be...
Bro, I deadass talked about that in Phase Jeff video. I will link you that at the end. That was a massive video. I thought that was a rumor. That's why I was like unsure in that video. I was saying that, guys, I'm not 100% sure, but I heard that they're looking to pay creators for making map. Damn, so he's saying the same. Okay, I believe that now.
Be successful or an island as they've done in creative. This leads to more microtransaction, players on longer, and revenue for the company, which most importantly works out for them in their favor. So even though they might be giving away 40%, the 60% that they had is going to be larger than the 100% they had, because the volume of people switching games is going to be absurd. It's going to just be a mass exodus from literally every game to be a part of this ecosystem, because if you buy something in one of these games, it's going to be usable in multiple games, because that's kind of how it works.
My point exactly, but I believe he brought in a good different perspective that I didn't touch on. And my point exactly, but he's explaining that way better, you know?
Kind of like a simplified NFT thing, because you can really do it that way in a quote-unquote metaverse. One of the most amazing parts is you're going to always end up with great content because of that competitive aspect where people are...
Yeah, it is true, guys. It is holy. 40% of Fortnite net revenue. Damn, bro. Yo, I can never... Holy, man. I can never see Activision do something like that. Now they're gonna do it. Now I believe it. They have to do it. Like, guys, like, if you're like, everybody gather around, okay, gather around.
Bruh.
If you're like, no, man, Activision's never gonna do it, my guy, just look at the simple idea of the battle pass. Where did it came from? Where did it originate? Like, where, how, where? Just think about it. Where did it came from? It came from Fortnite. They copied from Fortnite and made a bad version. Let's keep a $1.50 here, guys. They made a bad version, so they're gonna copy this too. But I hope to. I swear to God, man. I swear to God. I really hope they do not make a bad version of this. Man, Call of Duty needs a good version of this too, guys.
Fighting for that revenue, essentially that 40%. So the only way you're going to be able to take a piece of that pie is if you make an amazing map, amazing game with certain mechanics that draw people in towards it. Because if more people are playing your map, your game, you're going to get a larger percentage of that revenue than if you just throw something out there and no one ever plays it. So this creates a huge...
People gonna make GTA 6, like, mark my words, guys. They're gonna drop GTA 6 before Rockstar does.
Open market in terms of what people are going to be interested in, what people are going to be able to create and make. So they almost monopolize that market, and you're not thinking about playing COD or whatever random games are out there, Tarkov. You can literally make whatever game you want within this, and I'm sure after a few months you're going to see some like inklings of what it can potentially look like, and then a few years later we're going to have an insane amount of variety where you can literally jump on and it's going to be something for everyone, which is kind of nuts to think about. That kind of scale of game that they have the trust. It's a win-win for them, because I feel like...
But man, those Fortnite booty is kind of wild. It's like very distracting. Like, let's keep a $1.50, guys.
Sometimes companies can get a little too greedy, stingy. They're going to hold the whole market share, which only just hurts them in the long run. And all those things are going to stack on top of each other so that you get pure entertainment, because you're really going to just play whatever you're most interested in. You're not going to have any...
Hey yo! What? Was that? Was that Jonathan Majors? Hey, was that Jonathan Majors? Run that back.
Just hurts them in the long run. And all those things are going to stack on top of each other so that you get pure entertainment, because you're really going to...
Jonathan, what?
Oh shit!
Okay, guys, get your goggles on. Where is that? Okay, no, it's not the same. My bad, guys.
Just play whatever you're most interested in. You're not going to have any of these lulls where you're just like, I'm kind of bored. You can literally just search through like Netflix or whatever streaming service. You're going to be able to go to the directory and go, cool, I want to look up a horror game. Boom, this one has the best reviews. Boom, jump in. Just beat that horror. It's going to be crazy. And you can be like, oh, I want first person, third person. I want, you know, whatever, floating sphere. Who knows? There's going to be a ton of things. And this although it's going to be a hard knock to Activision, it should be a wake-up call for them to get real urgent, because
if they don't wake up now, they're never gonna wake up, bro.
They do have the capabilities to do these types of things when they
have 70 billions, man, and if the deal goes through with Microsoft, they would be in their trillions, damn it. But then it's not gonna be Activision's fault, then it's gonna be, if they don't do it, then it's gonna be like Microsoft's fault. And I believe Phil Spencer, he's gonna do it if the deal goes through, though. I believe
Warzone 2.0 or...
But it's either gonna get the Halo treatment or Call of Duty is really gonna prosper.
Call of Duty 2.0, they kind of talked about the vision of that direction, but we haven't seen anything come to fruition. Whether you want to play old maps or whatever, everything should be able to stack on and grow as we go into the future, which is kind of crazy to me.
And guys, this is what Face Jeff said. He went crazy at Activision. Click on this video on the screen or click the video on the left if you've already seen that. Check these videos out, guys, and I will see you right there.